The last example we're going to look at is kind of a word problem. It says the cost of assistant dog training sessions is shown in the table. So the nice thing is we already have a table created for us. Write an equation in point-slope form to represent the cost, y, of attending X dog training sessions. So we need to write an equation. Now, the book is asking you to write an equation in point-slope form. That is okay if you want to do that. I will accept an equation in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. If you want to do point-slope form, the example in your text will tell you exactly how to do that. But I'm going to show you how to do the other way, which is y equals mx plus b. Remember, if I'm doing an equation in the form of y equals mx plus b, the two things that I need to know are the slope and the y-intercept. Well, they have this very convenient table already created for us, all right? And this would be the x and the y. And instead of having to make our own table, we've already got it. So the change in x is 5 up to 10. And the change in y, we're going from 165 up to 290. So that looks to me to be 125. Okay? So our change in y over our change in x is 125 over 5. All right? So we could simplify this then, I believe. If we have 125 divided by 5, we could write that as 25. So our change in y over change of x, which is the same thing as our slope. So our slope is 25. So we have our first bit of information. Now, we want to find the y-intercept. So what do? We substitute what we know to find out what we don't know. So what do we know? Well, we know the slope, we have an x value, and we have a y value. So let's substitute them in. So if I'm using y equals mx plus b, my y will be 165, my m will be 25, my x will be 5, and then I'm trying to find b. Well, we know that 25 times 5 is 125, so 165 equals 125 plus b. If I subtract 125, I get, that cancels, and I'm left with b equals 40. So b equals 40. So now I have the two things I need. I have my slope right here, and I have my y-intercept. All I have to do is rewrite this equation. So over here where I have some space, let me write the equation, which will be y equals 25x plus 40. And that is the equation for this line. Okay? So not a whole lot different than the previous example. You just have to find out your information a little bit from the word problem and from the table that is provided. Go ahead and try the last got it so that we can go ahead and try some of the guided practice problems.